Hello, my loves. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Nath Hughes here. There are already 4 people viewing, which makes me so happy. However, it's showing me 0 likes, so let's change that immediately. Thank you. Amen. Amen. Okay. In today's pick a card reading, we are tapping into why you are so attractive to your person, or why you will be so attractive to your person. But I'm going to be talking in the perspective of right now. What is making you so attractive right now? What is making this person want you right now? I have no idea if I've done this before. I don't know. I was looking through my thumbnails that I already had created. So if I've done this reading before, just pretend that I haven't, okay? Hi, Luminescent Fortune. How are you doing? Luminescent Fortune says, my first time catching a live. I am happy that you're here. Welcome to your first live. Hi, Abir. Avir says, oh my god, I was literally saying, I hope Nath goes live. With your crying emojis, you are so cute. I'm here. I'm super excited to be getting into today's reading. I'm so happy that everybody is coming in. I want to jump in and get started because the truth is that I really want to go swimming. And I kind of maybe want to go live again for readings later, but I'm not sure. And I just have a couple things that I need to take care of. So let's jump right into this. Now, this is a live stream. So my typical live stream rule is I only read and respond to comments in between sections. I'm about to cover up the comment section and we'll get into pile number 1. Abir says, new juicy reading. Yes, today's reading is a new juicy reading. I think that's what you meant. Okay, hold on. Is my... Oh no! Okay, we'll need 5 seconds because my deck is... I must have shuffled it wrong or something, or dropped some cards or something. But they're not all upright. And I don't read reversals, so give me 1 second to just go through. This must have been like I did like a reading or something, and then I put a couple cards back in, and they didn't go in upright because they're not all mismatched. But there's a couple cards that aren't right side up. So give me just 1 second. Because I don't read reversals, and then we'll get started with pile number 1. How are you guys doing? How are your weeks going? It's almost Friday. Are you guys excited for the weekend? Do you guys have plans for the weekend? Tell me everything. And while you're typing, I will respond when we get done with pile number 1 because the cards are ready. So let's do it to it. Hello, pile number 1. How are you doing, my love? I hope that you're doing well. In today's video, we are tapping into your current soulmate relationship and connection, or maybe you're manifesting one, and what is so attractive about you right now. I'm going to be talking in the present tense, by the way. So if you are manifesting someone, you don't know who they are, just, get into the energy and practice living in the end, okay? Be sure to hit that like button. And we already have cards coming out. So, okay. We have the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, Strength, 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. OMG. I wanted to pull from a different deck, but we literally have 6 cards out already. So let's dive into her, and then we'll see if we have time to pull more cards from different decks. So Number one, with the energy of the high priestess, I feel as though, of course, you're an incredibly intuitive person. But this high priestess in this deck, I'm using the supernova tarot. And so the high priestess in this deck, she's kind of dressed like a nun, except she's smoking a cigarette and she's lighting the cigarette in the picture. So I'm seeing you as someone who's very intuitive. The high priestess knows a lot. For some of you, you guys know a lot about religion, or you know a lot about like the Bible or something, because I'm really leaning into like the nun aspect here. So something that makes you really attractive, whether it's the Bible or religion, you have some sort of religious or spiritual practice that you're very tuned in, tapped in, turned on to, and that makes you very attractive to this person. So the person that you're dealing with is also someone who is religious or someone who is spiritual. The two of you share the same beliefs, or you guys have the same faith or something like that, okay? For some of you, this is someone that you met while you were at church or mass or whatever they call that. So take that if it resonates. But this nun here in this picture, she's also she's smoking a cigarette and she has a white glove, but her white glove is she's wearing one white glove on one hand, but the hand that she is smoking the cigarette in, she does not have on a white glove. So I feel like this person is very attracted to the fact that there is a mix for you between being religious or spiritual, having a really good relationship with God, having a really strong intuition, but also being someone who maybe breaks the rules, being someone who is willing to I kind of want to say like color outside of the lines. You're religious and you know enough about God and you know enough about the Bible that you could kind of be like a nun, you know what I mean? Like you have a commitment to your faith, but not so much so that you're prudish. And I feel like your person finds this balance in your personality and your being to be very attractive. I also feel like they feel like your intuition is very attractive. So sometimes you just know things. Sometimes you just know stuff. And this person likes that. It's kind of freaky. It's kind of cool. With the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like what's making you so attractive to your person, somebody here is lucky. Yes. Oh my God. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, is the sign of Jupiter here. I mean, the planet of Jupiter here. I didn't even think about that, but I just was immediately getting the energy of luck, because in this deck, it's kind of like it's literally the Wheel of Fortune, but the iteration in this deck is kind of like, that TV show. Is the name of the TV show Wheel of Fortune? It doesn't matter. It's a television show, game show, where you walk up to when you get chosen, you walk up and then you spin this wheel, and depending on where the wheel lands, you win an amount of money or you get a certain amount of points. I don't really fucking know. I didn't really watch the show, but that's kind of the gist. And it's kind of like a woman who is participating on this show, this Wheel of Fortune show. And also, oh my God, her body is amazing. Okay, we'll talk more about that in a second. But I just get this energy of luck. I get this energy of winning. I get this energy of favor. What this person finds attractive about you is that you are like blessed and highly favored. You're really lucky. You're somebody who takes risks in their life. You take a risk in your career. You take a risk in I don't know. You're just somebody who's very lucky. For some of you, you could quite literally like go to the casino and gamble. It's 4:44 p.m. while I'm recording this, by the way. You could go to the casino and gamble and win a lot of money, and your person finds that to be attractive about you. It's like you're somebody who is always telling stories that are like, oh my God. And then I went here. And then I just was in the right place at the right time. And then I got everything that I wanted. And it's like the things that you want and desire kind of just seem to fall into your lap. You're kind of this person who the things that you want and desire just come in. So this is also giving me the energy of like a manifester. Okay. What this person finds attractive about you is that you manifest the things that you want, and you do this through your religious beliefs. So you could be somebody who talks a lot about feeling so blessed by God, or if you're into astrology, you could say things like, I'm really lucky because I'm a Sagittarius, or different things like that. Okay. It could be a combination of those things, but this person finds your faith to be so attractive. They find your faith to be like something that they want to be around you for, because when they're around you, they start to notice and have experiences where the favor, it feels like the favor of God is on their life too. And it's not that they weren't blessed when they didn't know you, but it's like they connect with you and you talk about stuff, and then you're so blessed all the time, and they're just going throughout their daily life, and they start to notice, or they start to have experiences where they're really blessed, where they're connecting with the right person at the right time. Their desires are falling into their lap. And so it's almost like you have this like favor from God. And when people connect with you and people get around you, they also start being favored. Things also start working out for them. And so that makes this person want to be around you. That makes this person want to connect with you. And then we have the energy of strength, which I love this strength card. I feel like what makes this person want you and want to be with you is you have really, really beautiful legs. Okay. So you could have like really strong, thick thighs. You could have amazing calf muscles. For some of you, maybe you have like abs or different things like that, and you like to take pictures of your body and just showing off. I feel like because this is the strength card, and it's like the way that the card is made. You can look up the Supernova Tarot and strength card if you want to see, but the way that the card is made, it's like the legs could be the legs of the lion, but it could also be the legs of the woman in the card. Hold on one second. Oh my goodness. I don't know where that yawn came from. We'll get to that point in a second. So it's like you have this strength. When we think about lions and we think about big cats and even like wild animals, they are so much stronger than we think. I don't know if this is 100% true, but it's something that I've seen somewhere, and it's coming to me now, where like gorillas and lions and all of these things, we don't really know how strong they are. And a little bit of keeping them trapped in zoos is a little bit of like a mind game, because they may have the strength to break out of containment and different things like that. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. Comment down below if you do know, if you have some facts that you can share with the rest of the class. But that's the energy that I get here. I get like you have this level of strength where this person is continuously finding out about how strong you really are. This person is continuously having moments where they're learning more about you. They're learning about the things that you've overcome. They're learning about the things that you've created. They're learning about the things that you've done. They're looking at you facing challenges. This is kind of like a David and Goliath kind of energy. And your person finds this to be so attractive. And your person finds this to be so sexy. I'm seeing Kamala Harris. So you guys could definitely be, well, the strength card is Leo. I know that Kamala is a Libra. She's got an Aries moon and a Gemini rising. So you guys could have similar placements. But Kamala Harris is a woman who has been the first of, Black women and Asian women to achieve certain things and reach certain markers in their career. Not only was she the first African American and Indian woman who was the vice president of the United States, but she was also the first to be like the attorney general, I think. I'm not sure, but I just know that she has made a lot of like historical landmarks and different things like that. And so I feel like you are a woman who has done that as well. Like, you're the first woman who's done this and this and this. Or if you're not the first woman, it's something about you that's very impressive. So this feels like it's in your career. Yes, of course it is. Because after we have the strength, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So you're very financially independent. You're very financially successful. You're financially wealthy. You're financially affluent. Like, you are, well, isn't it just affluent? Would it be fine? It doesn't matter. Fuck it. You are someone who is incredibly impressive. Your person finds your career and your achievements to be very impressive. And not just your career and your achievements, but like your reputation. This is kind of giving like 10th house energy, like the way that the world sees you, the way that people know you. Okay, people know who you are. People know you for a certain thing. If this person brings up your name in a particular room, or when you're having a particular conversation about something, like, people know who you are. Okay, is kind of giving that. Like, Jay-Z, I'm hearing a lyric from Jay-Z. I don't remember what song it is. You have to tell me in the comment section if you know, but he says, he basically is saying her name is B. She's so amazing. She doesn't even need a whole name. I think it's a song that's on the Carter's album. The Carter's album, Everything is Love. So go listen to the entire album if you want to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's kind of this energy of like, if you're talking about Queen B or you're talking about B, I know that you're talking about Beyonce. You can just say the name Beyonce. You don't have to say Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. You don't have to say Beyonce Knowles. You can just say Beyonce and you know exactly who she is. Her name carries weight. Your person is very attracted to you because they feel like your name carries weight, or your name will carry weight. Okay, but I'm not getting the energy of in the future. I'm getting the energy of you are someone that people know now. Okay, so this is definitely getting, you guys could very much be like famous in your industry or famous on campus or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, famous among your neighborhood, famous in your city, right? Or famous all around the world. But this person is so attracted to you because people know who you are, and you are known for being incredibly strong in something. And it could be tied and connected to your intuition, your religious beliefs, your psychic, oh my God, excuse me, your psychic abilities, you being favored, you being lucky, all of these things. Okay. So with the moon, with the high priestess, we also have Cancer energy coming through. 9 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Queen of Swords, Libra, Could also be Aquarius, could also be Gemini, but I got strong Libra energy from this Queen of Swords. So what your person also finds very attractive to you and what makes your person want you is your intelligence. With the Queen of Swords, this person could really like, I feel that this person really likes the sound of your voice. They like to hear you speak, but they also like to listen to and receive the things that you tell them about, like teach them about the wisdom that you impart on them. The Queen of Swords is the oldest woman in the tarot deck. So some of you are older than your person. They feel very attracted to you because of that. But I'm honestly not getting anything to do with your age. I am just getting wisdom. The Queen of Swords in this deck, she is covered in butterflies. There's butterflies all over her dress or her robes. And she also has this silver sparkling crown. And there's butterflies on, like, going around her head on her crown. Like, her crown is made of butterflies. And she's sitting on a throne, and there are butterflies on the throne. And so when we think about butterfly, we think about change, we think about transformation. And with the Wheel of Fortune energy, Jupiterian energy is growth and expansion. So what this person loves is that the way that you talk and I feel like you guys teach people, okay? You guys teach people and you help them to change and transform. And this person like loves it about you and they find that to be so attractive because we have the Eight of Swords and I'm looking at this Eight of Swords next to the Queen of Swords and it's giving like an older woman giving a younger woman a pep talk to help them overcome their insecurities. So you could deal like in work, you could be a therapist, you could be a doctor, you could be a coach, you could be literally a teacher, you could be a professor, you could be a dance teacher, right? There's a million different professions that we can have where we are imparting information and knowledge onto our students and helping to free them, right? You could be a pastor. I feel like whatever it is that you do, whether or not this is for work, but I do feel like this is very work related. This person might know you through work. You might work with this person. But I feel like this person sees you like speak life into other people. You are someone with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has been there, done that. She is decked out and covered in all of these butterflies because she has gone through that journey. She has been the caterpillar, right? She has gone through the metamorphosis. She has emerged a butterfly, not just once, but a million times. Okay. And it takes me back to the High Priestess. This High Priestess is sitting here smoking a cigarette and it just reminds me of that meme that's like, I just need a little something to take the edge off. It's kind of like this energy of, I don't want to say like being over it, but the best phrase that comes to mind is like, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, been there, done that, bought property, I have a vacation home there. You know what I mean? Especially with the energy of the devil, you know, where they have like, you know, those like memes or something like that where they're talking and they're like, I'm not afraid of my demons. I make friends with my demons. It's kind of that energy. Okay, this person finds you so attractive and they want to be around you. They want to connect with you because you have like accepted yourself. You know how there are certain people with the High Priestess who are very religious and they're very like holier than thou, okay? Or even there's like older people who are like quote unquote teaching you, mentoring you, helping you, supporting you, and they act like they've never made a mistake. They act like they never had a bad day. They act like you know, they're teaching the Bible and they're teaching these principles and everything is perfect and their life is perfect. But with this High Priestess and her smoking this cigarette, it just feels like you're human. Because the high priestess, in a way, she can be like not real. Religious figures and, you know, certain people in positions of authority or even older people can be like they're not real. They're not human. They're perfect. They never make a mistake. They never show that part of them. But I don't think that that's true for you. And now this is where the Eight of Swords comes in again in a different way, where it's like, I feel like you talk about your insecurities. I feel like you talk about your fears. I feel like you talk about the things that you've gone through, and you relate to people with like empathy and understanding and compassion. And I feel like you don't shy away from your own shadow. I feel like you don't shy away from the things that you're afraid of. I feel like you don't shy away from the things that are like, God, there's a word that's coming to my mind. I don't use it, but I know that certain like Christians use it, you know, where they're talking about like worldly. Is that the word? Like worldly things. I don't concern myself or focus on these worldly things. I'm spiritual. I don't want material things because I'm spiritual. Oh, don't get me started on how much bullshit and how stupid that is. We don't have time. We don't have time. We don't have time. Focus. So anyway, I feel like you're not one of those people. You're not one of those people that's like, oh, you're a sinner, I see. That really sucks and that's really unfortunate. And I'm going to pray for you. And, you know, I hope you find God like I have. You know, you're not like that. You're like, oh, I see you're a sinner. I had my time. Let me tell you, the way that I sinned in a way that nobody's ever sinned before. Pile number one. Oh my God. Comment down below, I'm a sinner, if this is resonating with you. If you're claiming pile number one, if I'm talking to you, comment down below, comment in the live chat, I'm a sinner, because that's the energy. It's kind of like this really cool older woman. You don't have to be an older woman, but there's a maturity to you. There's a wisdom to you, right? So the archetype that I'm getting that represents this energy is this really cool older woman who's like, I get it. I sin. We all sin. Let me tell you, I can tell you 10 stories right now about how I used to sin, but we can't do it in the middle of church. But after church, I'm going to tell you a story you're not going to believe. And it's like, oh my God. In the nun outfit? Sister? Literally. And your person is just like, that's hot. You are multidimensional and you're very successful and you're very strong. You had to tap into strength that you didn't even know that you had in order to overcome the different trials and tribulations of life. And you used your intuition to do so. And now you're sitting at this place of like, so much fucking wisdom and so much power, and you use that to help other people and to bless other people, and that is what is making this person want you. And also, you're a freaky nasty sinner. If you could see the devil card, you would know why I'm saying that, but let's not let's not talk about it. But if you do want to talk about it, you know, I have to tell you about today's featured exclusive explicit reading. If you want to find out how this person will make love to you, then you can click the link in the description box and get instant access to this explicit pick a card reading. This is the first explicit pick a card that I did. So if you're looking at it and you're like, I've seen this before, then don't buy it again. Okay. And if you haven't seen it before, then you should go get it because it's good. Everything I do is good. All right. I love ya. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to check to see if there's anything in the comment section, and then we'll move on to pile number 2. Hi, Roots. I'm doing great. Today I went shopping for skincare and makeup products. Oh my God, I love. Avira says everything I had was at its last drop. I love that. Oh my God, what did you get, girl? Oh my goodness, you guys, I have to go live to do my makeup to show you my new makeup products, but I need to do my eyebrows. Those makeup products I shared with you guys like a fucking month ago, I still have not tried them. I know that I have to. I know that I need to. Maybe tomorrow morning, I will go live and I will do my makeup. We'll do our makeup together. Envy my riches. Hi, I am not religious. I don't believe in Christianity. Well, that means that the reading didn't resonate with you, and that's okay. Maybe pile number 2 will. Maybe pile number 3 will. Maybe none will, and that's okay. Abir says, that's actually resonating. Like, from the outside, I don't strike as a person that is very religious, but I do search about it a lot, and I try to understand my religion as much as I can. I love that, Abir. That's beautiful. Hi, Roots. How are you, baby? That's good news, as I'm a top tier yapper. Amen, Abir. I love that. Abir says, oh, butterflies are a good confirmation for me. I listened today to a nice reading and I wanted to get signs about it to know that it's from me. And there was one flying around me today. And now you said it. I love. Croissant. Hi, Croissant. How are you, my love? This makes sense. Laughing emoji. I don't know what you were putting that emoji, that eye covering emoji, but yes. Avira says, I'm a sinner. Just a little much, though. Moderately. I'm a moderate sinner. Okay, Abir. We'll take it. We'll accept it. Croissant says, LMAO. I'm a sinner. Yep, let me tell you. With the cigarette emoji, you're hilarious. Okay, everybody, make sure that you're liking the video. Make sure that everyone is liking the video. Thank you so much. Abir says, I got like moisturizers and a palette of eyeshadows, blushes, and highlighters, loose powder, and foundation. Oh my God, I love that, girl. You stocked the hell up. Listen, I have a moisturizer that I love, also that I lost. I have no idea where the fuck my moisturizer went. I'm a little bit pissy about it. I really love it, but she's been a little thin. My skin was so dry lately. So before bed, I've been putting my little freaking, my little scentless, like fragrance-free lotion that I would use for my whole body. I've been putting it on my face and it's really helping. It's like a really thick consistency because I do have a thicker night cream, but it's the one with retinol and I just get so scared using the retinol because then I'm out in the sun and I just got my sunscreen. Anyway, we don't have time to talk about it. Long story short, I'm so happy that you got moisturizer, and that just reminded me of what I've been doing to moisturize my face because my baby has just been having a little bit of dryness, which is crazy because I never get dry, but I have not been moisturizing it and I do wash the fuck out of my face. So, I have other things to get, but it was hot. I was like, take me home. I'm going to melt. You're so funny. It sounds like you got a really good haul of makeup. I love that. Did you get any specific brands or anything like that? Or you just got different things that, like looked good to you or different things like that. Okay, tell me everything. And while you're typing, I'm going to move on to pile number 2 and I'll respond when I'm done. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. We are tapping into what is making your person want you, and I have to grab my iPad because I forgot to look at the pictures for pile 3226 for pile number whatchamacallit, for pile number 1, but I'm not gonna miss the picture for you. So let's see what messages we're getting from your picture right away. And while I'm pulling this up and shuffling your cards, you can be liking the video. Thank you very much. Okay, so what is making him want you? This man loves to kiss you so freaking bad, okay? So for those of you who have never kissed this person, I feel like what's making him want you is like your lips, the shape of your lips, the way that your mouth moves when you talk. When you're having conversations with this man, you can see him staring at your mouth. And I feel like he kind of just like gets lost in your mouth, girl. I feel like he... Anyway, let's not talk about his desires regarding your mouth any further. what I will say is he really likes to kiss you. And if he has not kissed you, then he's gonna kiss you really, really soon because he hashtag needs that. Okay, what's making him want you? I feel like he loves your clothes. We have the Ace of Wands. Come on now, sisters. Come on now, sisters. Exactly. The Ace of Wands, if you don't know, is a very... how can I describe it? It's a big ass bark of tree and a beautiful, delicate, feminine hand wrapping around it. Okay? And you do with that visual what you will. So I feel like this person is very excited by you. And I feel like one of the things that excites them so much about you is your clothing and the way that you dress. Okay, I feel like this man likes the way that you like the clothes that you put on. I feel like he likes like the way that you do your hair, the way that you do your makeup. For those of you that get your nails done or you like to paint your nails a specific color or different things like that, he loves your nails. He thinks that your nails are fabulous. They're like toenails included. What is making him want my pile number 2s? For some of you, you just came back from like a vacation or something with him. You guys went on like a getaway or you went to go visit him. The Wheel of Fortune tried to come out, so you could have also watched pile number 1, which is not a crime, or maybe you want to go back and look at that one. But because the picture that you chose in the elevator, I just feel like they're going someplace or they're out of town or it was some sort of overnight trip or some sort of sleepover or something like that, okay? And I feel like he is reminiscing about that sleepover. I feel like he is reminiscing about the trip that you guys had together or the sleepover, the things that you did, being with you, being around you, being in your physical presence. I feel like he, oh my goodness, the Ace of Pentacles tried to come out. We have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Cups that actually did come out. So we have 2 aces. This man is like in love with you, okay? What's making him want you, pile number 2, is that he's like in love with you. Like he is feeling these loving feelings towards you. And I feel like he loves touching you. Like he loves the feeling of your body, okay? Because the picture that you chose, there's a what's that called? His hand is wrapped around her waist, okay? So I feel like this person loves the way that this person loves the way that his hand feels, like not just around your waist, but like on your body. He loves the way that you feel like in his arms. So this is kind of giving me the energy of like 2 people that have cuddled before, or this is something that he wants to do with you. What's making him want you? The thought and idea of you makes him want you. The thought and idea of kissing you, he's like, I should text her right now. The thought and idea of being close with you and intimate with you, you know, and holding you and hugging you and kissing you and just being so loving towards you, that makes him want you. He's like, you know what? I need her right now. I need to see her tonight. You know what? I need to see her tomorrow. And you know what? I need to see her the day after that. Okay. What's making him want you? Ace of Cups. I feel that you're so emotionally open towards him. And that also makes him want you. The way that you are like emotionally vulnerable with him, okay? And that vulnerability, it doesn't feel like I was really hurt when I was 5 years old, you know? Not like that's funny or not like that's not serious or anything like that, but the vulnerability that you are with him, it feels like opening up to love. It feels like being open to love. Like you told this person, I love you, or this person told you, I love you, and then you told it back to them, or you told this person you want to be with them. You told this person you want to connect with them. I get this energy of a woman that's very expressive of her emotions. We have get out of your head at the bottom of this animal guide deck that I'm starting to shuffle. So I feel like this is someone who can get into his head and can feel like this is somebody who can get into his head and can like wonder if you like him or wonder if you want to be with him. Like this feels like a couple that's on the precipice of becoming exclusive. I don't feel like this is someone that you're boyfriend girlfriend with. You know what I mean? I don't feel that this is someone that you're exclusively dating, but also like, I don't want to see other people. You don't want to see other people. I don't want you to see other people. You don't want me to see other people, right? It's giving my favorite song that I love to listen to, but I tell my subconscious mind not to listen while I'm listening to it. And that song is called Boyfriend by Ariana Grande. And in the lyrics to the song, she's just saying, you ain't my boyfriend and I ain't your girlfriend, but I don't want you to see nobody else and you don't want me to see anybody else. And then it gets just kind of toxic and like silly and like all this shit. But it is this song about two people that want to be with one another and they're just figuring out their own personal shit. Yeah. So it's kind of giving me that energy of two people that obviously want to be with one another who are figuring out their shit. And when you express to this person, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, these are opportunities. Aces in tarot are opportunities, typically presented by the divine, but it could also be an opportunity coming to you from a specific person where there's an opportunity for a new beginning. Exactly. I feel like you communicated to this person that you like them, that you want them, that you want to be with them, that you're not seeing anybody else, that you want to see them exclusively or something like that. And that made this person want you even more because I feel like they have like just a challenge mentally or emotionally where they get into their own minds and they're like, does this person even like me? Does this person want to be with me? Does this person want to be with a whole bunch of other people? Because the energy of the Six of Wands is victory, and it's victory after the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is competition. So you guys could have been dating other people and you like cut off all of your people. You closed off your roster. I don't know what they call that, okay? But you basically stopped dating other people. You told all the people that you used to date, that you used to sleep with, like, okay, I'm good, thank you. I actually find someone that I really care about, or something like that, okay? Something like that happened where you had other options and you decided that you don't want to be with anybody else. You want to be with this person, or you told that to this person. Are you following me? Comment down below. Let me know that you're following me, pile number 2. Let me know that this is resonating with you. And so this person feels very Six of Wandsy when they're with you and they're in a relationship with you, partially because you're so amazing and you're so desirable and you're so beautiful, and also because, you know, the competition for this is very stiff. Okay. So it's like pile number 2 is like the hottest show in town. And it is so hard to get tickets to this show. And pile number 2's person has scored tickets to this fucking show. Nobody is getting into the show. Nobody is getting to eat at this restaurant. Like, everybody wants to get a reservation to eat at this place, but nobody can, you know? And that makes this person feel Six of Wands. This person feels very proud. They feel very proud to be in a relationship with you. They feel very proud to be on your arm or to have you on their arm. Yeah, okay. Your person is like, pile number 2 on my arm. No, pile number 2 on your arm. That's how your person feels. That's how your person feels when you guys are like walking down the street together, or you guys are cuddling together. You guys are connecting with each other secretly. In the back of this person's mind, they're thinking, pile number 2 on my arm. No, pile number 2 on your arm. Okay, pile number 2. That's the energy. Okay, so we have keep trying. We have self-worth, self-love, self-value, self-respect, and action that leads to success. This is very similar to pile number 1's energy. So again, if that resonates with you, then maybe go back and watch that one. But I feel like what your person finds to be really attractive about you is that you keep trying. You're very tenacious in your life, but also specifically in your relationship with yourself. So for some of you, this could be like you're transforming your physical body. You're on a journey of more physical fitness or different things like that. And so you're continuously trying to get better, with your physical body, get stronger. Okay, this is giving that when I get knocked down, I get up again. Okay, God, I don't know the Cardi B lyric. I don't really listen to that song or her music very often, but she has a lyric that's like, I get knocked down 9 times, get up 10, or something like that. You don't have to tell me in the comment section, but if you know, you know. That's kind of the energy that I have, that I'm seeing here, where this person finds it so attractive that you're somebody who refuses to give up on her dreams. You are somebody who refuses to give up on your dreams. What they find so attractive about you is that you have self-worth, you have self-love, you have self-value, you have self-respect, right? And we teach other people how to treat us. And there's a lot of interpretations of that phrase, right? But in this particular instance, what I mean when I say that we teach people how to treat us is that when we treat ourselves like a prized jewel, when we treat ourselves with self-worth, when we treat ourselves with self-love, when we value ourselves, when we value what we have to say, when we value our dreams and our gifts and our talents and our skills, and we refuse to give up on ourselves because we love ourselves and we believe in ourselves so much so that we fight for ourselves and we fight to have a better life. For some of us, I'm getting that you aren't just fighting for yourself to have a better life, but you're like fighting for your kids to have a better life. Okay. Some of you already have children that you're fighting to create a better life for them. And others of you don't have those kids yet, but that's like a motivating factor for you. And it's like the way that you treat yourself and the way that you love yourself inspires this person to love you. You know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't just inspire this person, but it communicates something to this person. You are not someone that can be treated like shit, period, point blank. You're not someone who can be, I don't want to just say like put down, but you're not someone who can be, let me find it. You're not someone who can be disrespected. So let me give you an example. If you buy yourself flowers every single week, you're the kind of woman who buys yourself flowers. No, let me give a better example. Okay, better example. Here we go. It's your birthday. And for your birthday, you bought yourself this gift and this gift and this gift and this gift and this gift. You spoiled the hell out of yourself, pound number 2. That's also what makes you very attractive to him. He loves the way that you treat yourself. He loves the way that you like spend money on yourself. He loves the way that you invest in yourself. He loves the way that you show up for yourself and take care of yourself physically, whether it's your physical health, but also it's your physical health, and also it's like the clothes that you buy, the bags that you buy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have that energy. It's your birthday. you're buying yourself this gift and this gift and this gift. If a man comes into your life and it's your birthday, you're having this amazing birthday celebration. You're receiving amazing gifts. Your friends are giving you amazing gifts. And then you look over at him and he's at the fucking Applebee's, sitting at the corner table, sitting at the corner of the table at the fucking Applebee's next to you. You're surrounded by gifts and presents and love. And he just doesn't have shit but a smile on his face. Like, what the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that look? You know what I mean? It's kind of like that energy. Okay? It's your birthday. You got yourself this gift and this gift and this gift and this gift. You're out at a birthday dinner with you and all of your girlfriends. You're at the Cheesecake Factory. He's sitting at the corner of the table next to you. Everybody's getting all their gifts. And it's like, okay, we saved the best gift for last. Like, oh, I'm so happy that I got to give you my gift. And now for your boyfriend's gift. And your boyfriend's like, aw, man, I haven't gotten paid yet. He's like, yeah, I got you a gift. Real good, real elaborate. I left it at my house though. Forgot about it. Came to the restaurant. Was already here. Couldn't go back and get it. But I will buy you a dessert. Like I'm sorry. That's really terrible. And I just described my nightmare. I just described my biggest fear. They need to make a Freddy Krueger movie where the nightmares are shit like that. The nightmare that kills me in my sleep is the one where it's my birthday dinner. I get myself amazing gifts. All of my girlfriends get me amazing gifts. And my boyfriend only offers to buy me dessert. And he says that he got me a gift, but he left it at home. That would kill me. And I feel like you are the same. Okay, comment down below, buy me gifts if this is resonating with you. If you're this kind of woman, if you're this kind of energy, comment down below, buy me gifts. Okay, amen. So I feel like you're someone who spoils yourself, and it would just be very silly. It just wouldn't make a lot of sense for this man to come into your life and also not spoil you and also not take care of you and also not give to you, because you give to yourself. And it's like, God, I saw a video on fucking, I think it was like Facebook Reels or something. This was like maybe years ago. And it was kind of like this like skit or something. And it was a, whatchamacallit, hold on, I'm remembering. It was this video of a man in a grocery store. And he saw a woman in the grocery store. And he's like, ooh, this woman is like fine. Like, I'm going to approach her in this grocery store. And then he stops. And then he sees like what the woman has on. And she has like a Louis Vuitton bag. And she's wearing like Gucci slides. And she has on like Chanel glasses. And she's wearing this and this and this. And she's just like decked out in designer. And so the man in the skit is like mentally analyzing her clothes and how much her clothes cost. And he's like, ooh, this is above my pay grade. And then he respectfully does not approach her. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. So this person finds that very attractive about you, that you are the kind of woman who, the way that you show up for yourself and the way that you love yourself and the way that you pour into yourself, it's kind of like this very obvious standard that you would have a partner who also pours into you in that way. What I'm hearing is that you're not desperate. You know, oh my goodness, this can get a bit spooky, ooky, this can get a bit political, but this is the message that I'm receiving. I feel like this particular person has dealt with women who, oh, I don't want to say that phrase, you guys. I feel like we should use kinder words, but I don't have enough time to say something different. I just kind of feel like he's dealt with women that don't, yeah, I'm going to say that. Okay. He's dealt with women who don't like maybe have as much financially, and maybe they're not doing as well for themselves, and they're also just not really ambitious. And so they're more like, you know, hey, pound number 2 guy, could you please like send me money to get my nails done? Because if you don't send me money, then I can't get my nails done, and I really want to get my nails done. Sad face, crying emoji. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like this, like mooching, leechy energy where he's dealt with women who don't do things for themselves. It's almost like they like have expensive taste, or they want expensive shit, but they don't want to provide it for themselves. And so they just want a man to do that for them. And I don't think that your guy is into that. And, you know, there are some men who are into that, and that's fabulous. But what your person finds to be attractive about you is that that's just not who you are. Is that a song by Usher? She got her own. That's what they're singing, something in my head. What I like about her, she got her own. Is that Neo, Usher? I don't know who it is. If you know who it is, comment down below. Tell me the song. She got her own. What I like about her is she got her own. Okay. Miss Independent. That's why I love her. That's a different song. That's Miss Independent. Okay. So it's that kind of energy. You're financially successful, tenacious, independent, you're ambitious, and you provide yourself with what you want and what you desire in your own life. And your person finds that to be very sexy. I feel like your person finds your like lifestyle to be very sexy, and the way that you take care of yourself to be very sexy, and even your relationship with money. It's a reflection of your self-worth and your self-love and your self-value and your self-respect. It's like this person likes that whether or not they were in your life, you would be good. And so you're not approaching them or this relationship and this connection from an energy of desperation. You don't approach them from the energy of like, please give to me, please. I don't know why this energy just feels very like out of breath. Like, please. Please let me go. Please let me go. Please let me go. I'm trying to do something. Oh my God. Do you guys know that video? That's one of my, oh my goodness. I love that man so fucking bad. The guy who made that video, it's the scene, it was very popular where he's doing like the pay it forward line, and he sets up a pay it forward line, and he gets to he gets to the fucking drive-through, and they're like, what do you want? And he's like, 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 milkshakes. So part of that scene, there's a woman that's going into the drive-thru before him, but they kind of like get there at the same time. And so he rolls down the window and he's basically begging the woman to let him go. And so he's like, please let me go. Please let me go. Please let me go. I'm trying to do something. If you've never seen it, I believe the title of the television show is like, I Think You Should Leave. It's on Netflix. I highly recommend everybody go and watch it, or Look it up. It's one of the funniest television shows I've ever seen in my life. I can watch it a million times and I will piss myself laughing every single time, every single episode. I think it's hilarious. I love him so much. Anyway, so where was I? I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Oh yeah, he's dealt with women, or he's had an awareness of women who are just kind of in a bit of a desperate energy, kind of like falling over him and like asking him for money and stuff. And you don't do that because you take care of yourself and you support yourself and you are very independent. Independent. Do you know what that means? She got her own house. She got her own car. 2 jobs, work hard, you a bad bride. If you don't sit down, if you don't sit down, if you don't sit down, if you don't sit down. Okay, I just needed that dance break. Comment down below, independent, if you also took that dance break with me. Okay, yeah. Action that leads to success. They see you as successful. Yes, because you have success here in the Oracle card and we have the 6 of Wands. So your own success, your own independence also makes him want you. He loves that you're ambitious. He loves that you are a like career oriented woman. He finds that to be very, very attractive, and you're loving and you're also passionate. So if you tell this person like, excuse me, I burped. Like when you tell this person that like you want him or you're desiring him and you're craving him and different things like that, he also loves that real bad and that makes him want you. Okay, pile number 2, that was a really good reading, and if you want to continue it, which you should check out today's featured explicit pick a card reading, and it's on how will he make love to you. So if you want to get access to all 3 piles, this was like the first explicit reading that I did. If you have not checked it out, if you have not got your copy of it, I highly suggest that you do. You can click the link in the description box and get instant access to all 3 piles. I love you a lot. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way to this extended pick a card reading. And with that being said, I'm going to check out what's going on in the chat and then we will move on to pile number 3. Secular Godchild 17. You're so freaking funny because yes, secular is the word. And it's so funny that the person whose username is Godchild would know what I'm talking about. That's so funny, Godchild. That's so funny. Yes, secular. Secular things. Abir says nothing specific, just what I liked in the spot. I love it, Abir. I love it. Root says, I resonate with Christianity and I'm not Christian. Very true, because didn't we talk about being a root worker? Was that you? No, maybe that wasn't you, Roots. But I know that hoodoo, depending on the like region that you're from, does have ties and roots with Christianity and Catholicism and different things like that. So that would make sense if you were a root worker, but it also just makes sense in general. Godchild says, I'm a sinner. Amen. Root says, I'm a sinner too. Jamie says, such a good song. I don't know what song you're resonating with. But yes, I agree. Every song that I mention is a good song. Hi, Butterfly. How are you? We were just on Pal 2. Hi, I am Zamora. Thank you for telling. Butterfly. Hi, Jamie. Pal 2 is resonating. We're on standby. Why were we on standby? When were we on standby during Pal number 2? Was I getting like a deck or something? Or I was getting my iPad or something? Yes, girl, we're here. Pile 2, fabulous. Samora says, pile number 2 on my arm. No, pile number 2 on your arm, period. The Root said, so good, resonates, good. Hi, Brianna, how are you? Claiming pile 2, good. I'm claiming it for you, my love. Roots is a master manifestator, period. Amen. I hope you're well, good. So true. I do not let people run over me, period. We love a woman with strong boundaries. Zamora says, it's so good to hear that he likes the way I spend money on myself because my ex was bitter because of that. Ugh, lame ass NIGGA, Zamora. We hate to see it, but we love to see it for this current guy. Amen. Jamie says, girl, my friend Hope would flay him at the table. Jamie says, you brought her the gift of your dusty self sitting here? Right. Brianna says, you just cackling. This is horrible. I would immediately break up with that useless man. Exactly. Zamora says, buy me gifts. Brianna says, buy me gifts. Amen. Yes. Pile 2. Oh my God, it was Jamie Foxx. She got her own and it was featuring Neo. Yes, Brianna, that's crazy. That's probably why I didn't realize it, because I am not really a big Jamie Foxx fan. I don't even know how that song came into my mind. Like, I don't think I've ever heard that song before. Like, I must have heard it for it to be playing, but yeah, thank you. I'm so glad that you knew that song. Cammie says, buy me gifts, period. To Velo. Okay, I love you, ladies. Let's move on to pile number 3. Hello, my lovely pile number 3s. How are you doing? We are tapping into your next soulmate, just kidding, your current soulmate relationship and what's currently making him want you. I just needed to get your timestamp. And where are we? Okay. Let's get into it. Girl, I'm trying to make sure I put my deck back together, right side up. How are you doing? Have you liked the video? Okay. What's making him want you? This woman has an engagement ring on and she's holding flowers in her hand. I don't notice the details of these pictures until I actually get into your piles. Also, I created this thumbnail months ago, like back in April, at least months ago. So I really was not looking at this. But as I'm looking at and connecting with your picture, I feel like this person wants to marry you, or, excuse me, that was a loud noise. This person wants to marry you, or this person is marrying you. This person is your fiance. And they're kissing in the picture, but she's like smiling through the kiss. So I feel like you are very excited about this engagement. Like, you're very excited about like spending the rest of your life with your person. And I feel like he really likes that about you. Bitch, what the fuck did I just say? I'm done. I'm not using the cards in the next video. The cards are done, diva, because I already said everything I needed to say. We got the moon at the bottom of the deck. We have the 2 of Pentacles, Justice, the World, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, and Temperance that came out and fell on the floor. Dude, literally, what is justice? Justice is marriage. Justice is marriage. Marriage is an agreement. This justice is Libra energy. Libra is the relationship sign. Justice is going to the courthouse. We're gonna get married. Justice is an agreement, a legal document that is made between 2 people. Temperance is two people, 2 differing energies that are coming together to create a new, different, third thing. This kind of gives me like 2 families becoming one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it really is giving me like holy matrimony vibes. Okay, so this is someone who you have definitely talked about marriage with, and or you're already married to this person, and or you're recently engaged to this person. Okay, but there's definitely a big love on the brain thing going on. And with the energy of the world, I'm using the Supernova Tarot, and the World card in this deck is literally the reason that I purchased this deck, because I saw this beautiful, thick woman and I said to myself, oh my God, I need that deck in my life. She is so beautiful. So I feel like what makes this person want you is that your body is so beautiful, especially for those of you that are thick. I'm seeing really thick thighs and also really thick hips because she has that in this. Okay, you could also have large breasts. I just feel like this person loves your body. Also, they could really love your hair because the World card, she has this red hair. You may have red hair, but she has this really long hair. Like, her hair is so long it goes like down and around. I don't even know how to describe it, but this also looks like an egg to me. It's like a robe, and it's like she's like opening the robe to like expose herself, but the robe is in the shape of like the world, and it's very round, and it just reminds me of an egg. So I feel like you're very fertile, and your fertility is what makes him want you. Okay, so you might be watching this while you're ovulating. Somebody here, this, you guys need to put like an egg emoji in the comment section if this is resonating with you, because somebody here is like, you're ovulating and you like told your person that you're ovulating, or you're like me, and when you're ovulating, you just kind of feel like a wolf on a full moon. And then, oh my God, we do have the moon at the bottom of the deck. So like the math is mathing, you know what I mean? Yeah, you kind of feel like a wolf howling at the moon, and you just need that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like your person really likes that. Okay. And it could also just be that you want to have children because you have the World and the Page of Cups. Somebody here could have gotten like pregnant as a surprise, and maybe your wedding was a little bit of a shotgun situation, but this person likes that. I feel like they like the relationship dynamic that you guys have, and they like the way that things are playing out. Okay, so there's an energy of commitment here. This person loves your body. This person loves your body shape, and yeah, I feel like they like to see you walk, because in this, she kind of has one leg like in front of the other. Like, she's kind of like posing her legs. And like when you walk, your legs and your thighs and your tummy kind of like, they like move in a way. I don't know, but this is what I'm getting. So it sounds uncertain in my voice because I don't really like have that same kind of attraction, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like, this person likes to see the movement of your legs. Oh my God. Oh my God. How many fucking pictures do they have a leg up? You guys can't see this. Oh, we have the World where her leg is kind of tilted ahead. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and one of her legs is like literally standing up. She's leaning on the wheel. Her leg is like in the shape of like a 4. And then we have the Page of Cups. Their leg is up. And then we have Temperance, and their leg is crossed just like the World. And then Justice, she's literally sitting on a throne, and her leg is crossed. So I feel like this person, oh my God, loves your legs. Okay, legs and hips and body. Okay, I feel like this person loves your legs like really bad, because I'm looking at these cards and all I can see is legs, okay? You've got an amazing side profile. You've got a cute butt. Your thighs are insane. I'm seeing a lot of different kinds of thighs, okay? So for some of you, you've got more of like a slender kind of thigh. I'm kind of getting like a Kendall Jenner body type thing going on, where you're a little bit more like slim, a little bit more slender. You might identify as having kind of like a Barbie type of leg shape thing that's going on, because that's what she looks like to me in the Two of Pentacles. But then when we have the World, we have this woman who is very voluptuous, okay, in the thighs and the fupa and the breasts and like the everything, okay? So we have that kind of body type. And then with Temperance, this person is very muscular, and their thighs are thick, and they're very toned and like defined. You know what I mean? So I'm seeing a whole bunch of different body shapes. So whatever you have going on in your body, your person really likes it, okay? This is their preference. What's making him want you? Your body. You sent this person a picture of your body. You sent this person a nude. Maybe you sent this person a video of your body. That's what I'm getting. And it made this person want you bad, okay? This person is seeing you and they're like, I need that, okay? All right, let's see. What else is going on with the Two of Pentacles? You can have multiple jobs or multiple, I don't want to say multiple streams of income, because sometimes you have multiple streams of income and you don't have to do work for, those streams of income. It doesn't feel like this. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like active, okay? You have multiple things that you do. You wear multiple hats. You do multiple things. And that's why it makes me lean towards having multiple jobs, but it could just be multiple responsibilities. Maybe you work a job here and you also take care of your kids. So you're working at your job and you're also working at home. And then you also do Pilates and you also do this and you also do that. And you're also a really good cook, okay? There is an energy with this Two of Pentacles of you being able to juggle things. And the Two of Pentacles is like one of my favorite cards in this tarot deck. I'm using the Supernova tarot deck because she just looks so fucking cool. Like sometimes in the Two of Pentacles, they look frantic, they're scary, they're juggling these two coins and they're just trying to keep shit together. But in this Two of Pentacles, she looks fucking good, okay? She looks like she's dancing, she is flowing, she is rocking with it, she is rolling with it, okay? Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. She's having a good time. She's dancing, okay? So for some of you, this person likes the way that you dance. They like the way that you move your body. That makes them want you. But yeah, I'm getting this energy of movement, okay? And behind her, so it's the Two of Pentacles. She has like a pentacle in front of her. She has a pentacle in the back of her. She's like, juggling them, balancing them. She's amazing. She's not breaking a sweat. But behind her, there is an ocean that is like fucking, those videos that were very viral a while back of like fucking, I think it's called like Drake's Passage or something like that, in the ocean and you like have to go through it. I think it's off the tip of like South America as you're moving towards like Antarctica or something like that. I don't really fucking know. But basically it's like this place where like the water is like choppy, does not even begin to cover how that fucking water is. It's crazy, it's intense, it's just absolutely terrifying. So that's what it looks like. This looks like some fucking Drake's Passage ass water, and it's these fucking boats, like I don't know what you would call them, like boats from the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, like, you know what I'm saying, like these kind of like older looking boats, and they are just like moving through this water. And from my understanding, boats have to be able to go with the flow and rock with the waves, right? Boats are not trying to control the ocean. Boats are not trying to control the flow of the water. They are in the water and they are specifically designed and made to move with the water, to move with the flow of the water, and the boat will adapt, the sails will change, the direction of this and that will change in response to what's going on at sea and the water and, you know, the weather and different things like that. And I feel like that's you, pile number 3. Like, I feel like your adaptability and your flexibility could also be your physical flexibility, but I'm really getting like your ability to go with the flow, your ability to change plans, your ability to do multiple things. It's like you're like a chameleon in a sense. You're the kind of person who can go into different environments and different places and you can still thrive, and like people cannot throw you off. You cannot have a moment of surprise where and you're like, oh my god, I don't know what we're going to do, this surprise happened and we can't fix it, oh no. It's like you don't have that. It's like there's a moment of surprise, there's a moment of like you not knowing what's going to happen, or things seem chaotic in the world and you're just like, I got this. You're like, this is actually so easy for me. You're like, this is actually so simple for me. I'm not even gonna break a sweat. Watch this. It's like, oh my god. Yes, you got the 2 of Pentacles and you got Temperance, which traditionally is gonna be a card talking about balance. And oh my god, when you look at the card, the Temperance person, their legs are crossed and they're balancing on 1 foot. I'm telling you, oh my god. And then the Page of Cups, she's also standing on 1 foot. And the Wheel of Fortune is standing on 1 foot. Oh my goodness. You are so balanced, okay? You could quite literally have really good physical balance, okay? Maybe you guys do like yoga and different things like that, because that Temperance pose reminds me of like poses and things that we do in yoga. And in yoga, there's multiple times where you're making that kind of like number 4 with your body and different things like that. So this person could love that you do yoga. This person could see you do yoga. This person could do yoga with you. This person could, yeah, whatever. They really like that. They think that that's very fabulous. So you're very strong, you're very flexible, and you're just really good at wearing multiple different hats, okay? The woman in the 2 of Pentacles quite literally has on a big ass hat. So I feel like you wear multiple hats. When you go to your job and you're in that environment of your job, you are the boss, you are the CEO, you are the manager, you are the woman in charge. When you go home, you are the mother, you are the mommy, and you get into that energy. And the way that you behave with your children is not necessarily the same way that you behave when you're talking to and connecting with adults. And this person loves to see you kind of switch. It's 5:55 while I'm recording this. This person loves to see you switch and change and flow and step into these different energies. They find it to be so fascinating that you can be just so many different women all in one person. With the Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune being Jupiter. Jupiter traditionally rules over Pisces. We've just spoken so much about water, so you guys could definitely be Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, whatever. I'm definitely getting a strong Pisces energy here because Pisces is mutable. Pisces is changeable. Pisces will shift and change emotionally and creatively depending on the environment that they're in. Okay, we have small steps, big accomplishments, we have inner truth, and then we have destiny path with nourishment while waiting at the bottom of the deck. So what's making this person want you? We have Destiny Path and the Wheel of Fortune, which the Wheel of Fortune typically talks about destiny. We're also seeing the ocean in the back of the Wheel of Fortune card too, and the Page of Cups. I keep forgetting that pinkness is supposed to be water, and there's lotuses that are growing out of the water. If you guys know anything about lotuses, you'll have to tell me. There's also a fish that's coming out of the cup. So we're just getting really big Pisces, Pisces, Pisces energy, okay? So much going on with the sea, so much going on with the emotions. I feel like you are such an emotional person. Like I was talking about in the beginning, what makes this person want you is that you are like in love with this person and expressing that you're in love with this person. You want to spend the rest of your life with this person and you are expressing that, but not just that you want to be with this person, but the way that you express your emotions, the way that you express your feelings. I feel that you are not someone who like holds back. And then we have the world two times here. So this person could want to travel the world with you, because we have the world in the actual tarot, and then small steps, big accomplishments. It's a turtle and a turtle on top of the world. And then this reminds me of like the story of, is it the turtle and the hare, where basically the hare is like, you're never going to beat me in a race. I'm so fast and you're so slow. And then I think the hare like gets distracted or something and is like, oh, it doesn't even fucking matter because the turtle is never going to win the race. And the turtle just keeps on going and the turtle just keeps on showing up. We've gotten tenacity in all three of the fucking piles today, you guys. Like, OMG. I think we've also gotten the Wheel of Fortune, or I've mentioned it in all three of the piles. Anyway, so the turtle ends up winning the race because the turtle just kept going one step after another. Even if it was small steps, even if it looked slower than other people, the turtle wins the race because the turtle is committed. The turtle is staying the course. And I feel like what makes this person want you, with the energy of the Page of Cups, you could be someone who feels or who has been underestimated. You know, when we think about pages are children. And so a young child or a young Pisces energy, what do most ignorant, terrible, horrible astrologers say about Pisces? They say that Pisces and Neptunian energy is delusional and it's out of touch and all of these other very stupid things that I am so against, but we don't have time to talk about it because we need to finish this so I can get done with my work for the day and go swimming. But the point that I'm making is that you could be someone who has dreams and desires that a lot of people just don't understand. People judge the way that you want to live your life and the things that you believe in and like your dreams and your visions, but you are someone who was made to accomplish big things. You are someone who is accomplishing big things. And this person sees that. This person sees you like moving in alignment with your own destiny, and that makes him want you. He finds that to be very attractive about you, that you are very clearly following your own destiny. And with the Wheel of Fortune and destiny path, I feel like this person just feels like you are a part of his destiny. When we have the Wheel of Fortune, and I think about the World card too, it's given me that that phrase of like, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. It's that kind of energy. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were in the same coffee shop as me as we met. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were working in the same office building as me. You could have been anywhere in the world, of all the places, of all the things, of all of the paths that we could have taken. We just so happened to take this path and end up in this place where we run into each other, where we fall into each other, fall in love with each other. And when I said fall into each other, some of you guys could have like literally like bumped into each other or something like that, and that's how the two of you met. But it's something about it that feels like destiny. And with the energy of the Page of Cups, you probably have said that to this person. Like, I think that it's destiny. I think that God ordained us to meet. I think that the forces of the universe conspired for us to connect and blah, blah, blah. And this person likes it about you. They think that it's very sweet and adorable and open-hearted. And the Page of Cups energy is has a certain like night naivete. I don't know how to pronounce that fucking word, but it's kind of like being naive, but it's not a bad thing. We kind of have like a certain negative connotation with being naive, being childish. Oh, you just haven't seen enough of the world and you're so hopeful and all of these different things. But this is not true. With the energy of the world, you guys could very much be world travelers and different things like that. Like, you just are connected to your inner truth with this owl here. We talked about that wisdom with the Queen of Swords in pile number 2 as well. This owl here, you are connected to your own inner truth. You are connected to your own inner wisdom. And this person finds it endearing and beautiful and adorable how open-hearted you are and how willing you are to believe in things like magic and fate and destiny. Okay, comment down below, I believe in destiny, or I believe in magic. I believe. Okay, tell me what you believe in the comment section. If this is your reading, if this is resonating with you, tell me what you believe in. Do you believe in destiny? Do you believe in fate? Do you believe in magic? Pile number 3. I feel that you do. So this person finds that very attractive about you. Last thing with justice, I feel like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I keep yawning. I have yawned in all 3 of the fucking piles. This is crazy. I feel like this person, I feel like your honesty, like there are certain qualities about you that are kind of more associated with children. But not like you're childish or not like you behave like a kid, you know what I mean? But just certain characteristics about yourself. Like, in general, we would probably say that children are honest. And I feel like you are very honest. And this person likes that about you. It's like you're fucking pure-hearted or some shit, okay? You are this pure soul that is too good for this world. And your person is like, oh my god, like, I want to be with you forever. This is giving me like Leo energy, Pisces energy, okay? You don't have to be those signs, but those are the energies that are coming through, like Gemini energy, even the people that are connected to themselves on a soul level, the people that are connected to their inner children. Yes, pile number 3, your inner child is very much alive and well. You connect with your inner child well, you express your inner child well, and so you're also probably really good with children, especially because we have the Page of Cups there and we have nourishment while waiting, and it's this like adorable little baby bird. So I feel like this person loves the way that you like interact with and nurture and parent children if you have children, or if you like watch children, like you babysit children, or you're a teacher, or you know, different things like that. I feel like your person loves this. And with Temperance and the 2 of Pentacles and Justice is also balance. Oh my god, Libra, the scales, hello. Super balanced energy. Like, oh my god, your person thinks that you are balanced as a motherfucker. Pile number 3. I feel like you have a balance in this duality in your personality where you can be so connected with your inner child and express that, but also be very, you know, adult. You're a grown up. You take care of the things that you need to take care of. It's not like this person feels like they're in a relationship with a literal kid or anything like that. You just are connected to your inner child, and you know how to have fun, and you know how to play, and you know how to be open and, communicative with your emotions, and you flow with your emotions, and you express your emotions, and you're very excited, and you're very happy, and when you're sad you're really sad, and when you're happy you're really happy. And this person loves that. They love the way that you feel your emotions and the way that you express your emotions, and that makes them want to be with you. I feel like this person has dealt with or been in connections with or had a past with people who were like nonchalant, like they don't care about anything, or they're like trying to be cool. You know what I mean? Because they're like, like afraid of being rejected, afraid of looking cringy, afraid of looking desperate. So they're like, oh, like, yeah, this is cool. Oh, yeah, this is nice. I like that. That's cool. That's awesome. That's what's up. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing that I've ever seen in my life. And I'm just crying right now because this is so beautiful. And I love this about this. And I love this about this. And this is so amazing. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't just like things, you love things. You don't just dislike things, you hate things. You know what I'm saying? Like you are that Drake's Passage way ocean of emotions. But it's not in a bad way, because again, we've been talking so much about this balance, balance, balance. So even though you have these intense emotions and you feel things so deeply, they see you as a balanced person. They don't see you as going off the deep end. They don't see you as like being manic, no shame or anything like that against, people that are dealing or struggling with mental health illnesses and navigating that, because of course that's challenging. But they don't see you in that way. They don't see you as somebody who's manic. They don't see you as somebody who is going from one extreme to the next. They just see you as somebody who's so sensitive, and who expresses themselves, and who expresses their emotions. And they love the way that you express yourself. Like, they love the way that you love. They love the way that you feel. They love the way that you express things. Like when this person proposed to you, you cried because you were so happy. And when you tell people about your ring and you reminisce on the proposal, you start crying again. And this person is just like, I love the way that I make you feel. I love the way that you express how I make you feel. I love the way that I make you feel when I come into your life. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, and don't get offended by this because this is just the best example that I got. Oh, you know what? No, let me give an example of a human, and then I'll give the other example. It's like, when there's a baby, and when a baby sees you and you like walk into a room and the baby's eyes light up, and the baby is like, oh my God, I know pound number 3 and I love her. And you're like, oh my God, this baby chose me. Of all the people in this room, this baby wants to be with me. Thank you. Or like when you're like performing for a baby, because personally, I am going to put on a show. I don't give a damn. I am working for food when it comes to me and my relationship with babies. There's nothing that I won't do to get a laugh from a child. I'm sorry. I just... You get it, pound number 3. You get it. So when you're trying to do something to make a baby laugh and they do laugh, and just like, the way that you feel in your heart and in your soul of like, yes, I've done the thing. I'm enough. I'm hilarious. It's almost like when you're around other people and you're around adults and they don't laugh at your jokes or something like that. It's like, this motherfucker has no sense of humor. I know a group of 3-year-olds that shit would have killed with. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's that kind of energy. It's like a different kind of validation when you're connecting with a child that's so pure, and they like you and they choose you and they want to go to you. You know what I mean? Like that joy that you feel when a baby is like reaching out their arms to go to you, and you're like, oh my God, you want to come to me? Thank you. Thank you for choosing me. It's kind of like that energy. And then the other example I was getting, don't get offended, this is just a metaphor. It's kind of like when you come home and like you have a dog and they're so excited to see you. And it's like, oh my fucking goodness, like, thank God you're home. I've been waiting all fucking day. I was just sitting at home waiting for you to come back, and now you are back, and God, it's like the first time that I've ever seen you, and like my tail is wagging, and like I am just, oh my goodness, I am just so excited. I love good news. I just love good news. It's like your person feels like that. Like when you see this person and you're so excited to see this person, okay? You could be answering FaceTime on this person, and when this person answers and like the line connects and like you're like eyes light up and you're like smiling so wide, you're like, oh my God, like I'm so happy to talk to you. I'm so happy to see you. When you go out with this person, you're connecting with this person, you're kissing this person, you're like, oh, I love being around you. I love kissing you. I love your face. You're so amazing. You're so handsome. My man, my man, my man. You know what I mean? Because you love so much and you express your love so much, and that makes this person want you. They love how you respond to them and are so expressive of your love and the joy that you feel in response to having them in your life. And it's like, who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone who was so excited to connect with them and be with them and love them? You know, who wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone who is so excited to see them come home every single day after work? That's what this person is giving me. This person wants to like be with you for like ever, because they want to have that experience of coming home from work and seeing you there and you being excited to see them and happy to see them. And this person is like, oh my goodness, like I need that. I need that. I love the way that that makes me feel just chosen and special and worthy and handsome and all the amazing things, right? So pile number three, just kidding. If you want to keep this party going, be sure to check out my explicit 18 plus pick a card reading. It's on how will he make love to you. You can click the link in the description box and get instant access to all three piles right now. This was the first 18 plus pick a card reading that I did in my recent exclusive series. So if you already purchased this one, then don't purchase it again. But if you haven't got this reading yet, then I definitely recommend you check it out and get access to all three piles because it's really good. Okay, I love you lots. Now we're going to check what's going on in the live chat, if anything, and then we're going to get off of here for the day. Is this still pile number 2? No, that was pile 3. Also, hi, Lamore Alice. Brianna says, enjoy your swim, Natalie. Thank you. Also, do you swim all year living in Cali? I imagine fall/winter is not too cold there. No, I don't swim all year. It does get pretty cold. It's not necessarily so cold that it snows. Sometimes, depending on where you live, it can snow and different things like that. Like sometimes we get snow in Central California, but not all the time. It does get cold, but in the wintertime the pool gets way too cold. So last year I swam for as long as I could. I did like cold plunges and that was really fun. It was challenging. It was cold, but it was really nice and it helped me to like regulate my nervous system and feel safe and secure. So that was really nice. But at some point, like maybe the end of November or December, it got way too cold. Like it was so cold. I was in the pool and my body was hurting me because it was too cold. So I couldn't obviously keep swimming or stand it. So I swim until it is way too cold to swim. And then I wait for it to warm up. Like right now in the summertime, like in the middle of the summertime when it's the most hot, the water will just be warm and it will stay warm. So even though the sun is going down, the water's still warm because it's soaking up the heat from the entire day. So that's really nice. But I think I answered the question. I swim as often as I can, but have to wait for it to get pretty warm. So there's maybe a couple months out of the year that I would say I don't swim because it's too cold. But, you know, for the most part, yes, I do swim nearly all year long. This year, I would say I started swimming back in probably April, maybe late March, but I don't think it was March. I want to say either March or April was when I started swimming again. So I wasn't swimming in January, wasn't swimming in February for sure, and probably wasn't swimming in December. So yeah, about 3 months. Yes, thank you, Brianna. This pile also resonates. It's the deeper me, period, Brianna. I love it. Elvira says, yes. Good. I'm happy that that was resonating for you, Elvira. I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out on today's live. Thank you, everybody, for liking the video. I love it when you do that. And with all of that good stuff being said, I love you guys so much. And I will talk to you in tomorrow's pick a card, which should be the last pick a card for the week. All right. I love you lots. I'll talk